Hi guys, it's Coach Robin with Journey to Fitness, and I just want to talk to you guys today a little bit about microblading. My friend Lisa is over here.
Hey!
So Lisa just took the course, so she's a microblading technician. And so she had to try out some people, so I volunteered and she did an awesome job. And so you get them done first, and then 4 to 6 weeks later you come back for a touch-up. So today's my touch-up day, and I just wanted to let Lisa talk a little bit about microblading if you haven't heard about it, or if you have heard about it and you're not quite sure. The lighting here is whacked from the it's okay. Yeah, so if you've heard of microblading and you're interested in it or you're not sure what it is, Lisa's going to explain a little bit about it, and I'm going to just flip the screen over. You can take it? Okay, go for it.
Hey everyone, the lighting is really bad here actually. Hey Krista, hey Erin. So Robin wanted me to explain a little bit about microblading and what it is and how it kind of works. I'm just going to pause you guys. Ooh. Sorry, I interrupted the broadcast. So I'm just going to explain a little bit about what we do and kind of how it works. First of all, I'm also a nurse, so I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. And I like to have everything like clean and perfect and whatever. So first and foremost is cleanliness and hand washing, which I've already done twice, I think, since you came in. So basically it requires very little equipment. The procedure itself takes, the initial one, you're probably here 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But mostly is shaping the eyebrows out. And especially Robin didn't have a lot of eyebrow to work with. So it took us a little bit of time to get that filled in and kind of find the right shape and those sorts of things. Oh, we're back. Sorry, technical difficulties. So back to the microblading. So initially the first procedure takes about 2.5 hours, but the blading part doesn't take that long. It's mostly like shaping of brows and that sort of thing. Really doesn't take as long if you have lots of brow to work with, but when you are building a brow, which we did with Robin, it takes a little bit longer to kind of find that perfect shape and get them all matched up. So basically what happens is that you come, or I come to you, and you sign waivers and you understand that no two brows look the same. They're sisters, not twins. We agree together on a color that you're going to love. We agree on a shape that you're going to love. And then we draw them in and we begin the blading process. So equipment wise, the reason why I can come and travel to you is that, the equipment is very minimal. So basically my pigments come in these small little things. So for Robin, we've mixed up a few different colors to make one that works for her. I do carry my coconut oil with me for aftercare, and then a pair of tweezers, and your blade, it's an actual blade, comes in a sterile package. It's sterilized with gamma rays, and a pen. It fits into this pen. This is the blade. It's not very big. And I put my pigment in a little ring like this, and I work around as I go. So there's very little to it. We just make little hair strokes with this pen, and we fill them in and go back and forth and make sure they are good. There's a lot of up and down looking. Are you happy with this? Is there anything you want to change? Do you want it darker or thicker or whatever? And we just kind of work together as we go over the course of about 45 minutes to blade in the brows, to make sure they're okay. At the end, we take the leftover pigment, we pat it in, we let it sit once we're happy with them. And then aftercare is just as, or even more important than the blading itself, because that's where you're going to get your healing, and that's where you're going to get, your pigment stays and all that sort of stuff. So there is, same thing if you've ever had a tattoo. This is not as deep as a tattoo. It goes way more superficial in the layers of skin. So that's why it's semi-permanent, not permanent like a tattoo. So if the thing I love about it is that if trends change, in 2 years, your brows are going to be gone. So they do require some upkeep. You need to make sure you follow our instructions. I have instructions that you do every day at home, and make sure that you contact your technician if you're having any issues and if there are signs and symptoms of any sort of infection, because that's always a risk. We touch our face more than sometimes we even realize. So if there is any any signs or symptoms of an infection, then you go straight to your doctor. So yeah, we clean the area, freeze the area, then clean the area. And I do have like a freezing solution that we can use in between if you are having some pain, because it is a bleeding procedure with a blade. And there is some pain associated with that. There's a call coming there. There's also a sound associated with that. So it kind of sounds like Velcro ripping. So I also recommend that if you're coming for the first time and you think that's going to bug you at all, to earphones. So yeah, that's really the procedure itself. There's not a lot to it.
No.
Doesn't take too long. I don't know if Robin wants to say anything else, but, and you know, Robin's here for a touch up today. So as you can see, like Robin's were much darker when she first came, but we built, her brow actually starts here. So we actually built in a good centimeter of eyebrow.
Yeah, and there was nothing here at all.
So she had teeny tiny eyebrows.
Yeah.
So I'm super happy with the way they came out and the way she held her pigment. Obviously, she did a good job with aftercare. And you can expect a little bit of, not heavy scabbing usually, but just a little bit of flaking and peeling, just like a tattoo, like I said, if you've ever had one. But we're going to fill those in today and darken them up a little bit, and yeah, she should be good for it depends on the person, anywhere from 6 months to 3 years, really. It is addictive. I really like, I have my touch up in January. I want to go back already. So but yeah, it
God, these people calling me. I'm a busy lady today.
She's a busy woman. So yeah, so that's the deal. We're gonna bleed in her brows. We're not gonna put that on live feed because no one needs to see that, right? No one needs to see that. So yeah, that's the deal on that, and we're gonna get started. And hey, Erin, I wish you were here too.
Yes, Erin.
So we're gonna get going, and we'll post a picture after.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So I'm gonna put this video in my blog. So later I'll post that, and I'll have pictures and the video and all that kind of stuff in there, and a link to Lisa's page.
Awesome. All right. See you later, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.